All right, let's see what happens here. Volumes levels are the same. We got stream. Now I am trying something a little bit different here, which I'm not sure why I'm having this issue now, but I'm trying to step the stream down of the quality and see if this bit rate can sham through over the network and not have any conflicts with YouTube. So, kind of a test stream. I can't promise anything. We'll see what happens. You've been warned. Okay, so let's jump in here. I'm gonna keep in creative and just so we're testing things out. And yeah, we're fully modded here. We've got some Woody Montana mods, some Brit-free mods, some GG mods. I think the GG mods were repacked by Brit-free, I think. So, and I think I have something in here by Red Moss, a pulse warp mod. Not sure if that thing is working correctly or not, or if it's having a conflict with some of the other ones. I actually know that mod works. I just don't know if I'm having a conflict. So we are going to test this out. But the drawback to this is I'm streaming with 720 out instead of 1080. That's really kind of, if that's the hit that I got to take to meet some people and have an experience and not cut out. It's just I don't know. Let me know what you think. If it's looks bad, I don't know how many people watching, what you're watching on. If you're watching on your cell phones, it probably doesn't make any difference. Let me know. So we're going to check out the game and see how the stream does and see what happens. I'm going to open my window here. It's so nice outside. It's been a really nice, got perfect weather. There we go. I'm going to let some light in. So the train is super cool in here. Big old crater. All these guys are just trapped in there. It's like the tar pit. Crawly sandworms. I thought he had like a crazy head on him for a second. Does have some like wing fins. Oh, he does have that crazy head. Oh, excuse me, buddy. Ew. Whatever he just got on me, that was gross. Itch somewhere else, buddy. Let's get this guy some itch powder or something. Definitely ain't taking him. He'll infest all my other pets. Got some dry scalp around here. I need some head and shoulders, some T-gel. It happens. I get concerned for the critters. we record that and I do a commercial for pet dandruff shampoo inside of a No Man's Sky. Itchy pets, we've got the solution for you. It's pet anti-itch powder made with 100% Mordite. Because here we like to go green. We like to, you know, conserve the simulation. We don't want to waste. Hey, we're just traveling around, huh? What are we doing here? We are demonstrating some of the mods here and doing some checking out this mod. I tell you what, and that's what I want to do. And I'm looking for a new place to actually do a crazy build. So we'll say that that's our hunt. I'm looking for something really crazy, and I'm gonna build actually with the mod on, which is usually something that goes against everything that I do, but it's kind of stable enough to where I feel like it. And I'm just going to erase the base and just basically get a picture. I am going to announce my my gardens build again. It's in the Hoxanto. The thing is absolutely amazing. It's really cool. It's you look at all my other bases and you go like, they look so much extravagant, but I spend a lot of time on the caves. I can't do caves in Blender. Blender, you cannot see terrain. You can bring a base into Blender, but you can't see anything in there. Oh, the sandworms are going to come up and eat me. I dislike these planets. Not a big fan. Well, I mean, let's get down here and everybody else likes them. I'm going to do it for you guys. It's dark. It's wicked dark in here. Can't see a thing. Oh, let's see here. So we got some some of those glowy, they're kind of pulsing here. It's got its little, you know, I've never really seen anything like it, that's for sure. Ooh, that's huge, man. I'm not quite seeing anything. Oh, let's get some light in here, man. Oh, my word. Alright, so during the daytime, it's going to turn into something else. Alright. I like that. No Man's Sky 2. Yeah, it's, well, obviously there's not No Man's Sky 2, but if you're on PC, right now is a really good time for mods. And these are mods by Woody Montana, Britfree, GG. I've got a stack of about 11. And yeah, you're going to see things in the game that are just not there. I mean, take a look. I mean, this is definitely a combination of stuff that I haven't seen in the game. As far as this planet goes, every single planet that I'm going to take you to right now is going to be something that you haven't seen. If you've never had those exact 11 mods that I have on right now, they're not my mods. I didn't make them, and I'm not the person that deserves the credit. I'm just the middleman to show them out. I dig deep and I keep track of these things. I've been doing it for a while. Well, the thing is with the mods, and everybody says, you know, I hear them say to the modders, you know, they should hire you guys. And it's not that Hello Games can't do this. I would imagine that Sean Murray, the guy over there at Hello Games, probably plays a much better version of this and is probably brilliant. I mean, modders are not smarter than these guys. I mean, some of them probably are, and they deserve some credit, but I can only imagine the versions and tweaks that Hello Games can do. They can make all this super huge. I mean, he's probably got a way better computer than I do, too. Mine it's barely better than a PS5 now, but it is 5 years old. I've had this computer for the whole life of this game. It's gone through 2 consoles, so I think it's paid for itself. I think, you know, there's always, you know, I don't care. There's not a battle between you know, consoles and PCs. They both have their advantages, and it's depending on if you want to do your initial investment in on a PC, or you just don't want the trouble of doing all the updates and all the garbage that you got to deal with. So, there's pros and cons. But they can't put these mods on there because they take a lot of power. Minimum specs is the issue. Sean Murray could do it, and he probably has it. And I can only imagine the versions that he plays of the game are probably something beyond anything I can imagine. Especially on some of whatever computer that he's riding on, because he's got you know, And he could probably make a version of the game that will run on 2 cards and SLI and really just push it way to the max. That's got to be crazy, whatever Sean plays. Well, yeah, well, it's a payoff. You know, I have a good PC because I like to do editing and I do music and everything else. It's kind of a nightmare. I wake up every day and I turn my PC on and I go, what the F is not going to work? And what is not going to get along today for just whatever reason, an update, or there was a driver that I installed and this works now, but this other thing doesn't work. So it's kind of like an Apple and a, you know, an Android and an Apple. You know, people battle over that, and Apple's a lot easier. It's more stable. It's just you know, you have less options, but you know, some people don't need all those options. I like to tinker, so you have more options, but it costs. You got it's more finicky, and it's a labor of love for sure. But for this game, it really pays off, I think, because it's with the mods. This game has so much room, because it's held back by minimum specs. This thing is supposed to run on a GTX 480. Here I go again with this talk. Yeah, the game is supposed to run on a GTX 480. I don't think it does. And that's the way they sell it. And it's got to run on Xbox. I run this thing on an Xbox downstairs, an Xbox S. And I've watched this game deteriorate and take a nosedive on that system since it came out. It's not the same game anymore, and to me, it's almost like coming, you know, especially seeing it in a really good. And right now, I am streaming out combat. We need combat mods. I mean, what do you mean combat mods? I mean, you can fight and kill each other in the game. What exactly are you missing? Are you? I mean, there's no PvP. Are you wanting to PvP on people that don't want to PvP? This is where I get into a dead-end argument with people on this all the time. We have battle arenas. I got it. Come visit my system. We'll battle. I don't think you're gonna like my guns, though. Oh goodness. I would slay everybody in this game if it was PvP. I'd be known as like the Dark Sith. And I would own everything. I might have to contend with some of the older school players too, though. Sorry. Yeah, it exists. I don't know. Combat modes. I mean, they have them too. Like, so you can make things harder in space. You can make space battles different. You can make animals tear your ass up. I mean, they have these mods, and we have battles. I just don't know exactly where what you guys are talking about. Here we go. There's a big cat. Ooh, there you guys go. The Kraken. Oh, it's made its appearance. These things are kind of far between now, especially the ones that I got. Ooh, good. We got sandworms. Sandworms and krakens. I'm scared. He slapped me in the air. Yeah, No Man's Sky 2, like I was saying. Can we get a storm clearing? So perhaps a mod that restricts. Yeah, maybe even like a so how they have like the door to the Nexus. Like maybe you could join and enter an area. They've got a lot of this inspiration from I think Destiny and the Nexus and things like that. Sort of. I think so. I thought I read somewhere where Sean had an inspiration like that. So why not another place that you can summon in just for people that want to battle. And then there would be rules inside of that place, like you are stating over there, that where there would be some limitations, no matter if you had mods on too, because they have those limitations in place at the anomaly. When I walk in there, some of my mods are, there's certain things that just kind of turn off. You can't manipulate them in there because those rules don't exist when you enter that area, if that makes sense. Let's go check out some tentacles. So he's just huge and way under, huh? I shot him. Like whack-a-mole. Scottish Rod. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't even see you up there, man. If you just popped in and out. Scottish Rod came in here. Oh, that's a good view right there. That looks nice. Got a nice layered color there going on. And oh yeah, Pale Rider, I've got your code too, man. I copied it. Hold on a second. Can I paste it in there? Can you do that in this game? Oh, I got to go all the way back out too, right? Network, can I go in network and do that? Ah. Yeah, I've got your stuff, and I'm going to add you in there. Right now, with the mods on, I don't want to just import somebody into my game. I've got a huge stack on, and I'm streaming, and I'm kind of doing like a test stream too. So I've been having issues, and I'd like some feedback too. I think I got 4 people in here. Somebody let me know about the quality. I stepped down the quality to 720 to make I had to take this whole lesson on bit rates and YouTube and stuff, and I think it is on my end because maybe I live kind of far out in the boondocks, so to speak. So yeah, and some mods are okay; they get along. I didn't want to bring you in. But how's the stream looking at 720? It's kind of I'm not going to upload at a lower quality, but streaming live, I think I'm going to have to take this hit because I mean even right now I feel like I'm getting a red mark over on OBS, but YouTube looks good. But I've been having a lot of buffering problems, and I think that the whole reason why I want to live stream is to connect to people, and I don't know. I don't really like to connect to people, but I like to connect to people with a common ground. I think people with No Man's Sky's interests usually get along better. So. Yeah, and maybe I can step up. I'm going to talk to my provider and see what I can do. If I could step that up and be, and it's something that I want to do anyway because my uploads are taking a long time, I think, and I want to step that up as well and be a little quicker at that. I don't know. It can't cost that much extra, so. It's on my list of things to do. If and that's the we'll see if that's that's the problem, because I have streamed before many times, and with my wife downstairs on Netflix and on her phone, and my son on his Xbox, you know, playing and updating, and everything has been fine, not an issue. This issue just started like when I was doing the Twitch giveaways. This planet is crazy. Look at the draw distance on this, man. I mean, it's just dense. We're going to look all the way around. Let's do a whole full 360 on this. I mean, look at what all's coming in. My fans are screaming back there. Whee! But I'm pegging 60 frames, man. Almost. It's cutting out a little bit here and there. I'm going to move around real quick. See, are you guys getting that on your feed? Over there? It's in the top left corner. 52, 51. I don't think you guys get that, but... It's pretty. I mean, I think I took my settings back too. I'm not on ultra anymore. I had to step it back for this to get my 60 because I want my G Sync to kick in. So let's see my graphics options. I went to high. I probably could maybe make some manipulations, but I've stepped it down to high, folks. I feel I've been downgraded. Yeah, I am hardwired too, Scottish Rod. Yeah, man, I've done broadcasts before, like professionally, and I sort of know what's kind of going on. I wouldn't say I was the master. There was a guy that was above me in the studio that that would put me to shame. But I kind of know what I'm talking about. And if you see my setup behind me, Rod, you would understand that I'm a little savvy with these things. As far as I know, my rates are really good, and I didn't see what the problem was. But after taking the course in class and seeing what OBS is kind of telling me and what's going on over here, it's got to be something in between the talking. You know, it's definitely not my PC. The PC's it handles it, and I've got SLI. I can dedicate a different card to the whole streaming process. You know. Yeah, we'll see it, because I don't really want to settle for 720. But for right now, it's what I want to do and see if it actually works. It usually starts cutting out about 45 minutes in. It usually starts off fine. But thanks for any help. I mean, you guys have been doing it for a lot longer than I have, and I really have no idea what I'm doing as far as like doing it in my setup and the way that the way that I'm doing it. I mean, our studio that we had there, we had a whole bunch of equipment that would really blows my stuff out of the water. But I'm rocking pretty good over here. Yeah, yeah, and if I have to, I think I'll step it up. I mean, this is just kind of a test. I'm gonna probably do this for a while here. This will be a longer stream, at least an hour and a half or so. Wicked planet, though. Wicked planet. I'm gonna stop right there. There goes the LOD right there. You see some of it just disappear. So we'll leave. It's really impressive. I think it adds so much more to the game, and it really stabilizes it. I mean, usually the other mod that I had, the Valkyrie mod that I used for this, oh my gosh! I mean, you're talking about 14 frames, and I think I even backed it all the way out to like standard settings. That mod really went ham on the dials. Speaking of going ham on the dials, let's get out of here and go to a new system. Let's go Uncharted. Yeah, let's get a little more planets than that. Is that a full house? Is it we have a moon? It's not a full house, but we're gonna go. I like Uncharted systems. My whole thing about finding cool stuff is have all your health mods. Have all your drive mods. The game favors the bold, I feel like. Especially if you're an Isdoraijung. Number 19. Give it up for number 19, folks. Go look at it in the wiki page. It's the most unique galaxy. And that's where we're at. We are on the outskirts. We're in the ghetto, urban ghetto of Isdoraijung out here. I'm not leaving. What am I doing? It's my first day. Let's check out and see what the closest one is here. Scalding. Like it. Let's go. Sounds hot. 57 XT. What's that equivalent to? I know that's a pretty high card. Ooh, look at those clouds coming in. Nice color. $720 is not that bad for a live stream, and I think the most important thing that I've been, I mean, the most, you know, I'm worried about what you guys get out of it, but for me, you know, I don't know, I don't really multiplayer that much, and the random multiplayer definitely doesn't do me. I don't like random stuff or hearing random people talk or getting on with, you know, people with bad microphones, stuff like that. But I've been having a great time live streaming with you guys and connecting here. I think that's probably one of the coolest things that I've got out of the live streams so far. So I want them to be successful. Planet's gorgeous. Look at those purples. Big old bats in the background there. It's got like a wine. It's kind of washed out color here too. I love how the mod just really incorporates a lot of variations in the game. Absolutely stunning. You know, and it just takes like a weird, you know, these would normally not be eaten back like this. This looks like it's naturally eroded, you know, oddly, through a series of tragic water and wind events. A 2070 Super, and you can't run on Ultra? I mean, I have two. I mean, my cards aren't that great on this system that I'm running, and I've got two 1070s, and I can run Ultra and Peg 60. I'm streaming and fully modded, and I mean, I got 54 right now. So, and my G-Sync screen is on. I have three screens. I've got a 32, a 32, and I've got a 4K 17.3. I'm maxing out. You might want to look at your what you're loading onto that 2070 and maybe optimize your system. I feel like if I had that 2070, I'd be killing it. You're the next series up. Yeah, 1080. Yeah, I run 1080 Ti's too. So yeah, and I can peg anything out on that, and that runs fine. Caves in here are probably gonna look wicked too. Oh, 1440. Yeah, I mean, I bet, you know, yeah, if I'm gonna step it up and I'm gonna go over to the 4K screen, yeah, it's a different story. He's only 6.2. Disappointing. For clarity, I have a 57 XT only, and I cannot run ultra while streaming, is what I was saying. In 1080p, I can. Okay, so yeah, I mean, yeah, 1440. Okay, so yeah, that's a question that I missed. Not knocking the card or anything. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean. I just feel like it should, you know, I don't know what other processes you have. I'm very weary. I do a lot of, you know, I do so much PC maintenance. It's part of my daily regimen, clearing out my shadow files, and I mean, I do video, audio, so I know about optimizing things. And when I do a lot of troubleshooting for other people's studios, and when I walk in there and listen, the first things I do is see just a cluttered mess of just odd, weird things running. that you wouldn't even imagine that are back there just running. So, not to insult anybody's intelligence, I'm just bringing it to awareness for whoever may grab value out of that. Would be how I would explain that. So, someone did earlier slip me some Nip Nip and some fluffy throat trippers at the Anomaly, and I'm feeling a little bit woozy. I like the planet. It had this wine color. It was very nice. I hadn't quite seen anything like this either. I mean, I probably have visited 100 planets on this mod, and yeah, man, I haven't seen a duplicate yet. And in my lifetime, I don't know. I don't even know what save am I on. No Man's Sky. No, you should join us in No Man's High. You're talking about on Reddit? See, I started Reddit a long time ago, and I don't know. There's some weird ass rules over there. I didn't break anything because I do read rules when I go in there. I have posted my Rainbow Road build. This is like 3 years ago. And all of a sudden, they like banned my account and cut me off. I didn't know what the hell, and I don't play those games. I just leave. I don't really care. But I'm back on there now, and I haven't had a problem yet. But I do like the No Man's High Reddits. The Discord? Discord's another one I'm having problems with. I don't know. I don't, you know, it's my thing is I don't have the time to get on and be on 16 different platforms. I can't answer all the people's questions that are already bombarded at me, and then I feel like the experience that you give to everybody when you're that spread thin is just another cookie cutter experience that you get from everybody else. I don't know. I guess you got to broaden your horizons. I've tried it. I've gone on there. I am on there. I have a Sky Masters thingy, and I don't know. I don't have the time to try to build up 16 different platforms for myself. I know it's important to do. I just don't have the time, and I don't care, and I'm not going to join that mission. I guess I'm just too old and set in my ways. Which build? Yeah, and I know a lot of people do like it, so I'm gonna have to go over there and try it. I know that it's worth it to try, so maybe what I need is somebody to help me to experience it right. You know, a guide of sorts. I almost didn't want to stop here, but I usually don't stop at these the exotic planets. But since I have the mod on, we're gonna do it. Yeah, see, and this is why I should have done it, because I knew something was gonna be odd. There we go. Someone's gonna punch me in the face. Love it. You notice it's the same exact physical motion as everything else like that too. So just replacing the graphic on it. Pretty cool though. Hadn't seen it that big. That's not the Woody Montana mod. That is the Brit Free mod. Look at those colors too. Sandworm, watch out. They're a nuisance around here. Like trimmers. They know where I'm stepping all the time. Almost didn't stop here, and I was like, you know what, I gotta come over here because most people like these planets. On vanilla, I won't even visit these planets anymore. They just look the same everywhere. You got one fauna and the same 10 flora everywhere. Look at that color in the back. My goodness, watch this this transition. This is the coolest part. From dusk to like day to you get all 3 color palettes. If you don't know how the colors work in this game, there's a day, a dusk, and a night color palette. And each one of those has 7 different combinations of colors to run through. Rayrod has a mod out that lets you manipulate those in live time, and it just, you have a different understanding and a respect for how these colors work in this game after you witness that. I have a video on it. You can look at Rayrod, his multiverse debugger, I think it's called, his mod debugger, and I do it live right in front of you. Like, so I got 2 different screens right in front of you, and I am changing the colors as we are like in the game. Very cool, man. Oh, the Rainbow Road build. Yeah, and that got me kicked out for some reason a long time ago. And I thought maybe it was like I like violated some kind of like like whoever owns that banned me or something. I don't know. Especially things are tied to Disney, you get scared. I didn't know what it was, and I contact moderators and things like that, and no one ever just contacted me back. So, I don't know. You get in a group like that, it's 500,000 people, and you just become a number, and you're nothing, I don't know. I pour a lot of my time into the YouTube, and I like the I hate Facebook, but I like the Facebook pages for No Man's Sky. I'm anti-Facebook. The only reason why I get onto Facebook is for No Man's Sky and Ableton Music channel that I run, and that's it. But it's a good group, ran by Martin. Love the dude. A couple of the groups there are all right. Discord, we're gonna try it out. I mean, maybe. So I will. Pale Rider, I'm gonna send you my Discord thingy, my link, or whatever it's called. Is it a server? They call it a server, right? And there's all these bots and things that you put on there, and all the little bells and whistles and emotes and all that other stuff that I just don't care about. I don't know. I know it sounds like a get off my lawn. I don't care. All right, where are we going? We're gonna pop on to somewhere else. I'm gonna get harassed if I come here. I don't want to get harassed. But I'm looking for a. Let's get into. Let's kick it. I like this. I like this exotic, or the. What the hell is that ship called? I like the style. It's the Twitch drop ship. I like this one. Alright, so we've got a haunted emerald planet. Let's go check it out. Let's see what the mod's going to do for this. Haven't had an issue over on YouTube yet either, so. And the consensus was that the stream was okay and 720's alright. Most people are on a smaller screen. Looks fine. Oh yeah, man, Pale Rider, you still here? Hold on a second. I mean, I totally forgot. I could just throw my code up for you. There you go. It's on top of the screen. Oh, that's his butt. I was like, what? I'm like looking at his face. I'm trying to figure this guy out. I've got him all wrong. He's like, you're approaching me all wrong, traveler. That's not, nah, That's what he's saying. Nah, traveler. Not like this. Two worms. Two worms, yo, yeah. Yeah, this is, yeah, the stream is called No Man's Sky 2 because I have a super custom stack on right now. I mean, I'm actually sick and tired of worms, really. I mean, look at the background. I mean, look at everything else, too. You know, the game usually don't look like this. Look at how many different variations I have. I got fungus. I've got some trees in the background. We'll see several different things that don't match within the game. Look, I got dead trees. I've got big trees. I've got fungus. We've got flying heffalumps off to the left. Watch out for those guys. Everything's giant. Little Gek is like overwhelmed by a lot of grass. And you're probably going to see more than 2 sandworms. A lot of times I see 3 or 4. They've gotten to the point where we've called in an exterminator. And we are thinning out the herd. Relocation if we can. Scottish Rod, see you later, man. Nice to see you in here, man. Scottish Rod, man. Go check out his channel, too, man. Those guys are kicking it. I don't watch your channel as much as I should, but I see you on... I don't watch anybody's channel, man. I just don't get out, man. But I know that you're... when I do the things that I have seen of yours, you guys do your own thing. I like that, man. So... nothing from me, man. I like you guys over there. Mixed biomes, yeah, man. This is a so this is a mod stack of mine. It's very custom, and if you have a PC and you want to run it, I can hook you up. Email me, and I'll email it to you. I already have it all packed up, and it's on my drive. And you can have the same exact thing that's going on right now. I've done all the work for you, and I've made sure all the mods are compatible and they stack. They're in the right order. All you got to do is open up the zip file and drag it over to your mod folder. Yeah, this planet's crazy. Look, we even got some glowy stuff. It's all over the place. I even will like keep running, and then I'll run into like a snow patch. And then just random odd things. A big cave marrow bulb will just be hanging out somewhere. There you go, little crystal balls. Oh, it's got the eyeballs inside of it. I thought it was, oh, it's 8.1? It's not 8.1. It says 8.1 though. That is a misconception, folks. But look at the detail when it's that big. Looks good. Oh, you guys are on 720. I'm sorry. I had to step down the stream because of that. Because the stream was kind of weird. Not getting the right bit rates. So, I stepped down the quality slightly to see if that was going to help. Not going to be a permanent solution. Ooh. Some nasty little burgers. Horny. It's spawning season. It's the spawn run. Alright, let's get out of here before I start narrating some really horrible. I love these trees, and the fact that they're all mixed in here. You know, you talk about the mixed biomes, man. Let's get a good little, let's go ahead and get a good shot here, because that's actually an epic little shot. You know, and we tell the Gex back home, they won't believe us without a photo. Oh, that's a good color. I like that. Take it just like that, folks. Send it home. Well, I'm telling you, man, if you got the PC, I'll send you the stack over right now. I don't know. I feel like it's good. I mean, this is a totally different game. And this is not No Man's Sky. It's totally different. All right, let's pick out the next planet. Hopefully, it will give us something a little more interesting to play with. Well, there we go. It's gonna be all red, reddish. You can't even tell anymore. I used to be able to come towards the planets and look at them and have like a better idea. And I feel like I've lost value in looking at them from outer space and trying to like get an idea. And the fans are screaming, folks. Whee! They're screaming. I like to watch how the generation comes in. I look for odd little things. I don't know, something odd with the... There's just one big plateau sitting here, overlooking all this crazy terrain that's all dug out everywhere. Oh, there we go. Well, welcome to the jungle. This is going to be one of these planets. This is cool. All right, so in this case, and this is probably some real situation that you would come into. You're going to go to on one of these overgrown planets, and you're this little geck. So now, your whole means of traveling are either on the back of a pet or hopping from rock to rock. New game, new problem. This grass is 12 foot high, and it's thicker than a gang of thieves. What is that moving now? Oh, it's the grass. Okay, I thought there was like some kind of weird pet down there. Okay, so I am going to call in a pet and see if I have anything that's big. Ooh, we could fly around. Oh, there he goes. Here's my proto. All right. So now we can walk around. We have our heads up at least out of the grass. Now I wish I could jump. Now, like when I'm doing this now, I wish I could like almost just like take over the character, like I am piloting a mech or something, and I wish I could jump or something. That would be a cool update as well. They do have some aggression mods. They make fauna really aggressive and attack you. Oh, this is not working out for me. Try to get off this thing. Am I stuck in something? I have no idea what's going on. I can't see anything. There we go. There's my guy down there. He's all lost. What is this thing? Can I stand on it? Cool. All right. What is going on out here? Just there's a big old tree here. Okay, I'm trying to get my bearings straight and see what's going on. See, it gets crazy, man. You don't even know what's going on. You get disorientated. It's a storm. You got 15-foot grass, 100-unit high trees. It's pandemonium in here. All right, so I can hop over to this rock maybe. Nope. There's a rock. Yeah, once you fall on the grass, it's hard to get your stuff back together. Cue the sand wind. There we go. Can I get a storm clearing? Thank you. Oh, Predator as in Predator from the movie. Oh man, now you're onto something. I like the way you think, man. I'm thinking way too small, and you're thinking way big, and I like your style. Predator from the movie in here to hunt you. Yeah, that's crazy sick, man. I remember that game from a long, long time ago, man. Predator versus Alien, and you could be one or the other. It was a good game. Yeah, the infrared and all that stuff, man. He's got a hook, I think, or was that the? No, that was the alien. But let's. I mean, why we're throwing in the predator? Let's throw in alien too, right? You got the other head, the other mouth that comes out of the mouth. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I like the way you think, man. We're kind of on the same level, man. You put me in my place. Like the predator. I'm like, yeah, they got a mod for that. He's like, no, I mean the predator. like the real predator. Oh yeah. Yeah, so you gotta like navigate around the bushes, you know. Now like the predator inside of this grass, and I'd be scared right now. I'd almost like feel freaky if like there was some like something like hunting me, and I couldn't quite see it because I'm in the grass. Yeah, we were just talking about this today too. Like, say, I feel like I'm in an obstacle course, and what's the like Roblox? I know everybody's gonna laugh at that, but it's cute. I've got kids, you know, that liked it, and they have all those obstacle courses. They call them obbies, or you know, I don't know if that's the proper cool word to say, or yeah, well, they call them obbies for obstacle courses, I guess. But I think that would be cool to have some more in games. We were making Mario levels, if you've seen some of my videos, and we're going to maybe create an area. I'm stuck in the sand. Hold on here. I'm in the grass. I mean, an area that has obstacle courses. Some of the Mario levels being some of them too. I've got level 1 replica down to a T. And if I can just have it way up in the air, you start up there and you got to do the whole obstacle course without falling. Oh, the vision and weapons. Now we could turn one of these into the predator and probably make him mean. But putting on the visor and the other stuff, that's a tall order. But you know, now someone was talking about Discord. Now the modders have the Discord over there. Winter TP has his Discord over there, and they love some feedback and stuff. They don't like it from me, but I'm sure they'll like it from you guys more. I'm not going to elaborate. Um, yeah, but I mean, there's some guys that like to hear things and do take requests like that, and I think something like that might be feasible, and it sounds cool. I'd be all for it. Yeah, these sand rings, man. I'm just about ready to take that mod off again. All right, let's get out of here. If we can fly in a ship. Oh, there's water. Let's go check that out. Get my my jetpack going here. I know you guys can't see anything. I'm stuck in the sand. There we go. Let's get down here. See if we get some banks. There you go. Some big grass. And there's some baby sandworm larvae there. Mega exotic. Trees kicking it off. Wicked planet. This has been really good. It's probably yeah, I've seen something cool, you know. It's 144 different variations stacked onto the game's already variations. And mix those all intertwined all the way up with a level of complexity that this is doing, and I haven't seen anything that has been the same in 200. I don't know. It's got to be the 100th planet, probably. Literally, I might even be conservative with that. I've done some planet jumping since this mod's come out. Oh, look at that, it's really nice. Alright, let's call on the ship. If we can't. Come on. Here we go. Give me something. Anything. Oh, well, we got some cool ships, man. I can do some cool ships for you right now. Everybody likes this one. I got the Serenity. I kind of like the. Do I have what I have on me right now? Or, let's see. I've got that guy. Hey, we can be the Atlas Core and fly around. Grab some tritium. Do it. Get in this thing. Must be a bug in that one. This stupid sandworm's messing me up. I don't know. Not letting me in. Let's call in something different here. Corrupted drone. Let's take that. I like this thing. This thing looks cool. All right, now this one should be able to get in. Yeah, see, I got the something about the Atlas. It's got a bug in it. It didn't give me the prompt to enter. And this is like G Custom Ships, and G Custom Ship Summoner is the name of that mod. I think it's redone by Brit Free. Don't quote me on that, I'm not sure. Alright, we went there. Deathly Green Anomaly. So we're an hour in the stream. Everything's been good. I think maybe the 720 probably fixed some of my issues. I have seen a couple of red lights over there, but nothing over in YouTube. So and usually it's been doing it around, you know, within the hour, within an hour of streaming. So might be a trade-off that I have to do, is lowering the quality. Not sure why though, because I feel like I have enough getting out. It's a work in progress. I'll fix it. Just not today. Gave it a temporary fix. Here's a good mega exotic here for you. Lucy and the sandworms. I told you they're like tremors. They know where I'm at. They feel the vibrations of little Geck's footsteps. Is that a tree in the water? Love it. Oh, there we go. I think probably one of my favorite things about the mod is going into the water. These guys are fat. Sentinel Fighter. Yeah, I think it's in there. I don't make the mod. It's a it's a repack mod. It's got to be from Winder TP. It's several people have kind of repacked it for him, I think. I have an original one that has more ships on it than the one right now, but it only runs on Next. Sandworms. I'm not a big fan of the weird colored planets. I don't know. Everybody likes them. Let's see. Let me call this guy over and we'll see if I've got the fighter. I'm pretty sure it's in there. I thought I'd seen it. We'll go through them all and talk about it. All right. So like if you put the mod on, you go into your gestures. Let's see. The first one's TIE Silencer. So he's got some everybody's favorite, Serenity, the Batwing, Police. This, there you go. There it is. Just drag it in there. Do that just for you. Bam. Could cause some trouble. Oh, there's nobody here. We're in an uncharted system. There's no trouble to be caused. I couldn't cause any trouble. I'm all by myself. But I think we kind of looked at this system. I'm gonna go check out one more, and then probably I'll probably end the stream here in a little bit, just for a heads up. Man, and I'm in Isdoraijung, the absolute best system. I just love this place. It's so overlooked fact of No Man's Sky is that number 19 has more lush planets than any other galaxy. What's up, Mood Boost? How you doing? Welcome from wherever you're at, man. Nice to see you. Yeah, but see, the original game just can't handle it. The original, they could put this in the game. A lot of people, they're always talking about, you know, I wish No Man's Sky would put this in there. Hello Games needs to do this. They can do this. Hello Games probably has a way better version than anybody's ever seen. Sean probably plays some kind of wicked version of the game on his supercomputer at his house. They can do it, but they can't sell it. This, like, you hear my fans over here running right now? This stuff ain't gonna run on an Xbox. You couldn't sell the game to consoles if you had it like this. You could only sell it to PCs, and that's a lot less money for a developer, especially a small team. Big teams can probably put away with it, like, oh, what was that game, like Crisis or whatever, you know, like that's, yeah, everybody's like, will it run Crisis? That was a PC only game, I'm pretty sure, because only PCs could run it. So it's not like they can't, or it's not like well, it's not like they won't, it's just they can't. I think even a PS5, I mean, PS5 is going to have its run too, you know. Then it just lands flat. No landing gear or anything, just plumb. Ooh, these are some nice looking beetles. Don't mind if I do. We'll take a ride on one of these. the best way to get around. Yeah, we've seen some water. I don't think we've gone into a cave yet. Yeah, I know. I have an Xbox downstairs, an S series, and I've watched the game, you know, over the course of its history on that system as well too. And I can tell you that it's not turned for the best, and that's putting it very nicely. I don't want to get in one of my rants about how Hello Games has kind of disappointed me because I don't feel like that right now. I don't want to talk about it. You can watch some of my past streams if you want to hear me rant really deeply about Hello Games and my love-hate for them. Caves are wicked too, man. The guy just really steps it up, man. Most of this is Woody, Montana. Brit Free is coming in here, doubling the size of the flora and fauna, and doing the ships, and almost just about everything else, really. Woody, Montana did the heavy lifting on the terrain and stuff. The draw distances too, I think, as well. You can see we got a lot of different terrain, vein things. We should see some mineral deposit pillars inside of the caves too as well. Somewhere. There will be. It makes no sense to me that the bubble jetpack makes the same noise. Such a cool observation, bro. I love that. Yeah, man. Biscuit, I'm gonna totally agree with you on that. now it's I'm just playing in my mind of because sound is kind of my thing of what the sound should actually be. Or we can change it to things like that. That's probably another easy, like sound files are things that it can be easily changed, you know. Name something the same name and replace it in the game file. as you're rising up. I have no idea what you have in your mind, man. It might be better than mine. But it could be anything. Flatulence, you know. Yeah, dude, you planted a bad seed in my head, and that's probably something you can change very easily. They even changed the voice of the of your suit, Telemon, the little computer that talks to you, and changes it to all kinds of. I think I've seen Samuel L. Jackson. I've seen Samuel L. Jackson as your little suit voice. Oh my gosh! Units received, motherfucker. Storm approaching, motherfucker. Sorry, guys. I think this is fucking hella funny. Samuel L. Jackson as your suit voice. Oh, goodness. Yeah, that's all playing around in my head now. I gotta say, it's consuming me so much. I got silent there for a minute. Yeah, some blurbs. I'm gonna go back because I know there's a mod that works right now that changes the voice, and I think that'd be kind of funny in here. I think it's does it to like a Stephen Hawking's or something like that. I've seen that before. That's a popular one that usually gets fixed. I know it's easy to like throw an AI voice in there too. I think I've seen that, like just different styles. And that's weird because I don't know how you do that. I don't know if there's some kind of a AI Samuel L. Jackson file out there that people know about. That interests me. So how they do that. Yeah, everybody would love that fish fart mod. The mod would be called Queefer Sutherland. Terrible person. I'm terrible, man. It's probably not even funny. I'm just laughing at my own joke. Yeah, dude, I love, it's a dead planet and it looks, what was it, what was it? Water World. Okay. It's like post-apocalypse. This is like Water World after everyone died and it evaporated. So what was lacking and lacking? Lacking isn't necessarily none, right? What's the discoveries say here? Oh, it says none. Okay, so lacking means none. All right. I don't know. It's my first day. Yeah, the train is crazy. Yeah, that's my favorite part about the Woody Montana mod is that's crazy. And he actually dialed it back compared to the first person that I've seen do this like this. It's extreme. I love it. Janky. I love that word too, man. Someone said wonky the other day, and I've been using that a lot. But now you said janky. I'm probably going to bring back janky and jankum. I don't know if anybody remembers jankum. That was a trend that just really entertained me deeply. Wonder if people are still doing that. Don't Google it. That's some jankum. That's some jankum. That shit's jankum. That's terrible. That's funny. All right, let's go. Let's take this out of here. What are we at? An hour and 12. Not an issue with streaming either. Not one problem at all. It's been smooth. 720 is not the worst thing. Hey, Biscuit, oh yeah, people still huff that jankum. Hey, Biscuit, man, how's the stream looking to you, man? I had to step down the quality to 720 because of, I couldn't force enough information out, and it seems like this might be a temporary solution for me. And I wonder how bad it looks. I want to ask everybody because some people's opinion, some people don't know what good is. Oh yeah, it's fine. Yeah, Jacob, what a world we live in, man. What a world. Hey, does anybody else turn their head when they all kind of bank in like that? Am I the only one? It helps. It's like turning down the radio when you're like looking for that street sign, you know? I don't know how turning the radio down helps you find it, but it works. Now when I come pivoting in, you'll watch my head, I'm like, I do this and this. I watch my streams after I to see what the quality is like and things like that. Not just to see myself, but that's the only reason why, I swear. And it's funny looking. And then I thumbs down my video and unsubscribe. Because like, that guy sucks. Oh, let's check this guy. He's huge, man. 6'2", sings beautifully. Notes, sings beautifully. Behavior, vigilant, exotic, perpetual. Such weird descriptors. Yeah, and that was my main thing was yeah, it buffered for you. That might be on your end too, though. So everything on YouTube says excellent. I have not had one error or any message, and I usually get them within an hour. It's been like that for the last 3 weeks anyway. So it's either something like my network provider says, you know, hey, if you're going to be doing this, you need to step up your, I don't know, my bandwidth or whatever. Which, as far as I know, I have enough. And I usually do this with other people in the house that are sucking down it too. And I'm not on Wi-Fi. I'm the one that's directly connected in for the cat cable. So we're working that out. We're working that out. But if I can get this stable again, then I want to maybe do like dedicated times for the giveaways and stuff like that, because I am still a firm believer in wanting to help people grab all those Twitch items and ships and eggs and whatever all that stuff is that you most people don't have the time to go jump over there and try to find. Come on, scanner. Oh, that's that water world. I'm lost. Alright, how come nothing's showing up? That's weird. Alright, one more random one and we'll call it that. We'll hit that first planet and then I'll be out. Well, I got one little yellow light over on OBS. That's nothing though. Yeah, if it buffers, man, it's right after you said it, it's definitely your fault. I'm gonna agree with that. Alright, let's come in on this one. I got some big old hills, so we're going to have some crazy terrain. Look at those cutouts. Look at that cutout. That's right here. That's cool. It actually folds over the side. And then there's that crazy deposit. Looking all cool over there like it does. Yeah, you knew that was coming out. There's that 4-piece. What is that? 1, 2... Just 2? It seemed like more than that. It's usually at least 2. That's an odd hole. Let's go in it. Yeah, these tunnels take on a whole new meaning with all these sandworms now. When you're running to these tunnels, you're like, I'm pretty sure I know how these were created now. Not the best cave system that I've seen, but you can tell that there's a lot of manipulation going on in here. They usually are pretty real good. And the 2 that I've done so far on the stream have been, I mean, they're okay. But they're on the lighter side of what the mod actually does. I mean, this is definitely heavy. It's a lot. It's a lot going on. There's just usually more. What's that down there? Did you see that? There's a light source down here. Oh, I thought I saw... That was weird. Did you guys see that? Like, I got ghost vibes, man. It looked like someone's flashlight down at the end of the tunnel. I almost honestly got like a little Subnautica spooky thing, you know. I wouldn't say scared because I don't get scared, you know. I don't know, no game gonna scare me, you know. This game ain't gonna scare me. I'll tell you that much. I was scared. I was scared a little bit. I don't know who was down there. I thought maybe multiplayer or something. I was like, okay, that looks like a flashlight down there. Yeah, man, a Hobbit, man. I tell you what, you bring up a good point, man. I love seeing some builds that are very organic, and a Hobbit build on something like that is really cool. If you can utilize the terrain in your build and have something organic follow with it, I think that's a cool thing, and not many people kind of do that. I don't feel, not to the extent of what I'm talking about, anyway. Like I've got whole themes that are out of like a piece of you know, like you take like one chunk that's hanging in the air and you turn it into a bug. It's kind of like what I'm talking about. I don't see that too often. But a hobbit hole like that would be super cool. And I have some gardens that I've done, but a hobbit hole, I don't know. Maybe I could turn the gardens into kind of the hobbit thing. I'd have to add some of those. I built some beautiful hobbit holes. I saw some underground plants yesterday that showed the stars in the galaxy on blacked out leaves. Oh yeah, yeah. I know. I think I know what you're talking about. Where the background. Oh yeah, I know. I think I know exactly what you're talking about. It's like the leaves were the window for the background, and that is super trippy. I think I've seen that once. I think I've seen that. It was on my wife's Xbox downstairs, if I do remember correctly. It's on there. I think she has the video of that. That's not my video. Because that's super cool. That's something I remember like posting, and I remember I'm gonna have to pull that footage from her because it was a really cool looking glitch. So my most recent build is symmetrical triangles on either side of a large rock, one side facing the lake and the other side facing a forest. That sounds interesting. Yeah, I'm cool with odd different geometries in the game. Besides spheres, I mean, I feel like everybody's done the sphere so many times. I'm sick of seeing a round ball build. You have no idea. And now it's vehicles that I'm seeing, like so Jesse's builds and stuff like that. He's building like the micro buses and stuff. That's cool, man. And he did the Halo Warthog too as well. I thought that was cool. Now, if we can get some kinetics, physics pieces in the game like that, and we can maybe have like a little, you know, an electric motor that we could attach on and make these things actually move, that'd be super cool. Like the Lego, like a glorified Lego thing. All right, one more planet. What's the last one on the list here? It's a misty planet. It's got plenty of Feciums for all your Fecium needs. I'm gonna have to start running my little commercials during these times. I can like kick off a commercial over this side, and I can have a little Geck talk to you guys. I think that'd be super funny. We're gonna work on that too. A lot of cool stuff are gonna be coming to the streams, like with little side animations and things like that. I'm working on it. I already got the commercials already ready. That's something easy I could do right now. But animating some of these custom overlays are something I don't usually do. It's taking me a little time to learn and perfect them to a level that I could display. Starting to try to step up my quality. And not just pump you guys out garbage like I usually do. That make good garbage though, right? I got the best garbage. You're gonna make garbage, be the best garbage maker out there. And be real and stand by your garbage. Someone's gonna love you for your garbage. I promise you. We did a double take for all your jankum needs. For all your jankum needs. Yeah, it's my streams are a 2 jankum mandatory. You gotta be on at least 2 to watch this. I don't even know how you do that. Can you do 2 jankums? Like, what do you do? Hey, bro, do you have a spare jankum? How do you buy that stuff? You know, is it by the gram, ounce? Oh goodness! I think this is gonna be cool when the dark time comes. Look at those. The tree is just epic, and look at the moss. The little tiny little touches that are on here just really make it cool. I like this. The Misty Planet's gonna be a good way to end this. And we'll do it at dark when the grass is glowing right. If I can even pronounce the word. I told you guys somebody slipped me some nip cocktail stuff at the Anomaly earlier, and a fluffy throat tripper cupcake. And I've been feeling a little bit woozy. I think the effects are just starting to wear off a little bit. So I'm going to have to go back to Anomaly and find that guy and see if I can get some more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Marilyn Watson. Hold on, let me make sure I'm reading your name right. I've been doing that lately. Hold on. Marilyn Watson, how are you doing? Where are you from? I like seeing like people from all over the place. This is like another magical thing about streaming, is just talking to people from all over the world. I think it's cool. I get along with people that are, I don't know, I've been to other countries and things. I think I'm a little cultured. More than most, I would say. I think more people need to be. But Marilyn Watson, how you doing? I always get people from everywhere. I just don't know. I don't know why. I think you're probably from somewhere. I don't know. Usually a lot of people are. I don't get a lot of Americans on my channel. I don't think. I don't know. I don't know where you guys are from. Tell me where you're from. I'm on the Great Lakes. And I'm in a Great Lake right now, checking out some big old ugly fish. Big pregnant catfish looking things. Sturgeon. Oh, with a tree in the backdrop, it looks really cool. The bubbles. Still thinking about that too. I don't think I'm ever going to look at them right now. You did ruin that for me. Thank you. Check out some of these little flying butterfly things. Let's do another planet. Let's do one more. You know the wife is working late tonight, and it's my day off. You know, go ahead and scream. Nobody's gonna hear you. That's how I feel right now. Let's do another planet. We got one viewer. Thank you, or I'd be talking to myself. Or the people that watch afterwards. There's always those guys too. You guys are cool too. Nothing wrong with after watchers. You just guys didn't have the time to be here right now. That's cool. Half the time I'm not even here right now. And I've got to watch it afterwards to see what the hell happened. Imagine being that guy. Alright, so Let's pick a good. Let's pick one of those moons. There's a moon over there. Let's see if we can hone in on that. Come on. Corrosive. Corrosive. That sounds good to me. So Biscuit, that's the Loch Ness. It's Scotland. Oh my gosh! I mean, I feel like I don't want to Google it because I just want to use my brain. That's Scotland. It would be my guess. Correct me. Go ahead and correct me. But that's cool though, man. My lake's greater than yours. Near. Mythical creature, son? Near? I don't know what what am I doing with that word? Near. Are you just trying to get me to say weird things? Because that's cool too, man. I really appreciate that if that's your intention. That's cool, but I have a feeling like that's the name of it, yeah? My lake's greater than yours, yeah, man. Okay, Scotland. All right. I don't know why I have to say it like that. I practice accents all the time, so don't be offended by accents. It's something that I practice for my voiceovers. I tell you, I mean Sean Connery, but I don't know where Sean Connery is from. I don't know if he's from Scotland or not. That is one impersonation that I can almost hold down constantly. But that's not Scottish, I don't think. I don't know. I mix them all up. I'm horrible. Like, near, na near. Near, na near. Near, na near. Oh, there's a multiple crazy sandworm thing there. I was doing my near dance. I missed it all. Thank you again, Biscuit. Once again, Biscuit strikes. That's fucking hilarious. Ah, a great planet, a great sunset. Just excellent, man. I like the vibe here. It's kind of slim, but it's cool. You got the, the Electric Avenue bot creatures in the back. I don't know. I think he's got an ear infection or something, man. He keeps shaking his head. Inner ear. Yeah, Australian is a really crazy one that I end up in too, man. And it's funny if I'm trying to do the Australian because I do a skit where I'm doing Steve Irwin and I can't hold Steve Irwin at all. All right, mates, we're gonna. All right, let me see if I can do it at home. All right, let me put my hat on backwards and get serious here. All right, crikey's here. We're going to follow some sandworms. Oh, they're spawning right now, so you gotta be very careful. You don't want to get too close because they're temperamental. She'll attack you if you get too close to her babies. Actually, I'm doing really good right then. Wow, that's the best. That's actually really good. Oh, goodness. Yeah. That was the best Steve Irwin run that I kind of done, man. Did you watch that Steve Irwin video I did? My wife laughed at me so hard because it goes British and I don't know, UK to who knows. I think I throw some Spanish in there too at some point in time, man. I don't know where I'm from. I'm like, hey, mine. you know, it's horrible. And I gotta practice though. But I think me messing them up is kind of half the humor in them too. Some people will thumbs down like he did a terrible job. Some people just don't have a humorous bone in their body. So yeah, you know how that goes. You know how that goes. Easton Londoner. Yeah, I mean, yeah. And the thing is I don't know all those accents over there enough to know where the hell I'm at. So I'm in places that I don't even know exist, and where that I'm at, or who that I'm impersonating or impostering. So, but I did have someone tell me one time that they thought I was picking on people when I did it. So, you're always gonna piss somebody off, I guess. Uh, that's anywhere you go these days, I guess. Never my intentions, though, and I like to be transparent about that. Yeah, we'll do one more. I keep saying that, right? One more. We've gone an hour and 36 minutes now, without too much of a folly. A few little hiccups here and there, but nothing major at all. So I'm kind of impressed with that and happy. That was a cool looking planet. I don't feel like I want to end it. Frostbound. Let's do it. We got the light side. Let's get some light. Looks like it's all water. Can't tell from out. There we go. There's a polar cap. Came out of nowhere. Let's go near some water though. I like options. My first time catching a vid, just subscribed. Yeah, man, I usually get, are you having some beers? I usually get somebody that has beers, like after a hard working day, and we end up vibing, becoming cool friends. And this is why I like doing these streams. I meet one or two really cool people, and I need friends in my life right now. So, hello. Nice to meet you, man. Thanks for coming over, because I'd be talking to myself right now. I'd still be talking to myself, but I feel more sane, less insanity than usual, if there's somebody in here listening. Makes it way more interesting anyway. Nobody's died yet. Should somebody die? Should we kill something? I don't know. I aim to please, man. Look at that guy, he's all knocking around a little bit. Ah, yeah, I get an incoming blizzard. That's what I get for that garbage. What are these guys doing over here? Oh, they're just chilling out, huh? Yeah, this is a crazy looking winter planet here. Oh, that's cool. Those guys are cool, man. Now that is a majestical creature right there, bro. Oh, look at that. Little geck in the right here. Oh, let's see, there we go. Let's back that out a little bit. I feel good about that. The kind of things that that tickle me in my fancy. That's a good photo. Bam! Bam! That's a good photo. I like it. Back to work tomorrow. It's 23:20 here at the ATM at the moment. Yeah. Scotland. I'm gonna work on my Scotland since I've got a friend now, and you can slap me upside my head when I'm messing up on it, or laugh at me, and pick on me too, please. I love being picked on, man. You know, just I'm open game, man. I got the thickest skin. I can handle it. I love it when friends can do that. It needs to be done more these days too. Anyway, good healthy teasing. But I'm gonna work on my. Is Sean Connery? Is Sean Connery Scotland? Is he Scottish? Yeah, Scotland, Scottish. I'm just gonna stop right there before I make a joke. My wife watches that one show, and they're from the Highlands. What is that show? It's some girly show. I'm trying to think of something from it. I'm afraid I'm gonna make myself look bad. Ah, Shashanak. I'll have to go back and watch that movie. What's the plant hanging in the air? Storm clearing. Can I get a storm clearing? Amen. And the storm has cleareth, and I can see once more. Outlander, probably. Yeah, you're right, dude. Dude, that's some great knowledge you dropped on me, man. I love learning stuff, man. Sean Connery is Scottish with a horrible lisp, LOL, and was actually born in Italy, though, and raised in Spain. Very cool backdrop there. Biscuits dropping the knowledge on us. We're going to learn today. I like to play. I like accents. I love learning. We can throw them all together. That's cool. Outlander, probably. I'm pretty sure that is. It sounds correct. And I just know that I didn't really. Actually, I mean, I'd sit down and watch a show. The reason why I liked the show is because, well, we had sex every time that she watched the show. I don't know. Like, I don't know what it did to her. It tickled her fancy or something. She likes that Scottish accent. The dude's cute. I don't know. If it works, it works. Matter of fact, I'm probably going to put that show on tonight. Be like, hey, I need to study some Scottish accents. You want to watch Outlander? Boom, 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 boom. It's going to work tonight, son. Oh, okay. He's talking about you, not Sean Connery. Oh, okay, I gotcha. All right. Well, that's funny too. The fact that I mixed up the two of those. That's hilarious. I'm giving everybody some facts that don't exist. And Sean Connery's that's funny. Outlander and Chill. You sound like you've done this, huh? Does it work for you guys, or what do I? So what do foreigners think of? Like what is a like Italian's always a good like the accent of love, but what does Italian think? You know? And I like to hear like people pick on like American accents because I live in America, so I hear everybody else's all the time. But I like to hear like a Chinese person or something go, "Oh, hi, Bob," you pass the pass the whatever our stupid Americans have. We don't even have a culture. Like, what do we have? Like hot dogs. You pass the hot dogs and baseball bat. you know. How do what is a sexy accent to foreigners, and how do you guys pick on Americans? Because that's something interesting to me. Oh, hey, hey, Jim, we're gonna go get some hot dogs and play baseball. That's a cool big old tree right there, man. It's huge, man. Look at that thing. That's old growth forest right there, man. Yeah, that's awesome, man. I have a lot of respect for people that learn multiple languages, and I wish that's something that was something that American schools did for us, you know, instead of thinking that, you know, English is the you know, English is the language, you know. We should have been. I should know Spanish. I know Spanish a little bit more. I did cooking for a while, and I guess I know a lot of food words in South America Spanish. So I guess there's probably a difference too between those dialects. I would imagine. I don't know. Not a language specialist. I can barely speak the one that I have. I'm not very good at it. I went to school in the 80s and 90s, man. They really, well, it's probably better then than anything else, but yeah, yeah, they don't do that for us here. You know, until you get to like, you know, high school when it's almost too late and you're kind of lazy-minded then anyway, unless you've, I don't know, have already in that mindset. But I think you should start them young. And I wish I knew Spanish well. And that's a really cool option to have is just blank out and just speak a different language and not have to talk to people. I wish I had that out. Hell, I think I probably used that before and just pretended. I'm like, mm. I just can't speak. Yeah, I'm mute, you know. I don't want to talk. All right, man, that's a cool ash tree, man. I like this place. The train is janky as can be, but it's cool. South American Spanish usually sounds more like Spanish used to sound back in the day. People in Spain have had influence from other European languages in the last couple centuries. Mostly the same though. Okay, so you know the words are the same, but maybe some of the I don't know what they say was a dialect or the accents that go with those are different. But I know a lot of that's like core, like a lot of the words are the same anyway. They're just Latin core words throughout almost all the languages. You'll see a lot of the same things. But here I am talking to you about language, and you know way more than I do. So, yeah, like I said, I barely know mine. That's honest. I don't think it's my fault. I mean, it's my fault now, but not growing up, not the system that I was in. We were kind of duped. Sold that American dream. The check bounced. Yeah, and I'd like to go over there too. I mean, I've actually been to South America and I really like it, and definitely the people too. I love, but I haven't been over to Europe. That's on my list. Um, and now that I'm older, you know, like you know, you got those kind of finances and things now. You know, that you know, get to my age, you should have a little bit of a nest egg, some wiggle room. Something like that is on the radar now for me. A big trip somewhere. I don't know. I don't know if I think the place that we've kind of decided to go. Like I don't know. I've got like a lot of things. New Zealand. We like New Zealand. New Zealanders like the New Zealand the lion down there. It just looks really great. And that's well, a nod between Australian and New Zealand. They're very close. But New Zealand has such a great diversity of topology and uh, the land there. It seems really cool to me as a place to visit. I don't know about people or laws or rules. I'll have to look into that before I go and spend a bunch of money on it. But as far as looks goes and stuff, I kind of like it for a vacation destination. It's been on our list. We've talked about it. Honestly, thinking about moving to Alaska and get away from all this garbage that I'm near. And watching it, yeah, whatever. We won't turn it into that, but yeah, I think about moving to Alaska just because it looks like it's nice and calm, and I can be away from people. Yeah, that you bring up a good point, dude. That the old train thing, and getting to see a lot more, getting more bang for my buck, and getting more culture for my buck instead of just going and getting, I don't know. That's tough for me, man. That's a good point, and those are points that you know, we've argued, you know, me and my wife to each other. The Euro, you know, that Euro pass or whatever you guys call that over there, that would be really super cool. There's a lot of different things to see. I guess it would be preference. Like when I have the money and I'm about to spend it, am I in a selfish, I want to just get what I want out of it, or do I want to get what I need out of it? More culture sounds like probably like a better idea though, like a run. Up here, yeah. I wanted to see what latitude you guys are on. What latitude are you in Scotland? Probably right. The same. I think if I'm picturing in my head right, you're in the. Hold up a second. Oh, I just bought a globe, like one that back in school, but it's downstairs, so probably doesn't represent it right anyway. But I think you're on the same kind of latitude as where I'm at, like Great Lakes latitude. Not quite Alaska or super cold, but up there. I'm also in the middle of the country here too, which plays a part. I'm not very near the sea or the ocean, which regulates the, you know, I don't have to tell you. Oh, this is gonna be cool too, man. This is where I'll sign off though, but we'll take a look at this one real quick. What do we got? It's 5:30. Oh, that's a cool shot right there, man. Excellent. Very nice. Oh, 57. $44. I had to Google it. Oh, if you want the exact number, because you gave me an exact number, I can at least give you an exact number. 44.5133 degrees north. So you're quite a bit up there more than I am. That's a significant amount. So you are more in that level of that terrain, for sure. Cold. Oh, that looks cool over there, man. The way these mountains got split up over there, that looks really cool. That means nothing to me. Oh, like he just ate that guy. Oh, crikeys, he's eating. Be careful, don't get too close there. They're really temperamental when they're eating. You don't want to be feared yourself. I do have my rifle just in case. I just fire a couple warning shots his way to let him know I mean business. Yeah, horrible. It's a work in progress, though. It's horrible, though. It doesn't. It doesn't not rain. Yeah, and I've lived in places like that, man. I lived in in Portland area and up in Washington over in that area. And the way the mountains are, they create a like a pressure system there, and it just squeezes all the water out of the air if you're on the other side of the mountains. And uh, you have some times of the year where it doesn't rain for a couple weeks, and then that's probably about it. The rest of it, it's just raining constantly. It's a drizzle. You can walk for a couple hours before you're soaking wet, but it's just constant. Very nice. Very cool. Cool terrain. Everything is awesome, man. Good stream, I think. Uh, Meeting cool people from all over the place. Always. Today was Scotland, and got to learn some things. Very cool, man. That's why I like doing these live streams, man. I think that's what very cool, man. It's real and it's touching to me, and that's what I really like about these things. Is the connection on a global level with. Well, we already have something in common. I think people that really have a love for No Man's Sky, especially for someone that wants to watch it, um, gives you a really cool common ground. And I feel like I can travel somewhere else and be somewhere else almost when I'm talking to somebody that is somewhere else. To be less eloquent with my words, I'm like so poetic tonight. you know. But awesome, man. I just, I'd just be here talking to myself if there was anything else. Nobody in here. So, let's see. I have a lot of American. We go through 4 seasons in a day. Yeah, I mean, I've lived in those places too, man. Like Florida. I'm originally from Florida. Sorry about that. That's why I'm all crazy. Uh, Florida had a bad rap for a while. It's honestly that bad, though. I'll tell you. I lived there all my life. I'm from there. It's that bad. I was glad to get away. But on that note, man, I think I'm gonna end the stream here, man. Like the way I always do it. Thanks for watching. I like to give out some good advice. Eat your peas and call your mom. Tell somebody you love them. Have a hard conversation. One of those things. Life. And thanks to everybody that was on here, man. Thanks for Biscuit from all the way over from Scotland, staying up late to hang out with me, man. Thank you so much. That's awesome, man. Yeah, very cool conversation, and we learned some things. It was intellectual and had lots of value. So thank you. Awesome, cool. I'm gonna say goodnight. Take it easy, buddy. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, man. Thanks for subscribing. I'll check out if you got a channel and stuff like that too. I mean, because I like a lot of different things. So No Man's Sky is just one of many. Hey, man. Thank you, man. Biscuit, have a good night. Everybody else who's watching, see you guys later. Anybody that's watching after the stream, see you guys later. Thanks for watching. It was a really cool stream. We got to see a lot of cool things and talk about a lot of cool stuff. So it's really cool stuff. Peace out. Sandworm says bye. We'll let him go.